Winter's coat is getting lighter, shedding shades of blue. People smile a little longer on the morning train. Something in the air is saying we're alive again. It's not a brand new story, just another page. I'm walking into April with the sun on my face, not running from the shadows, just giving them space. Every step feels easier than it did before, walking into April through an open door. Windows open on the corner, music drifting out. Someone laughing on a balcony, without a doubt. I don't need a grand revival or a perfect plan, just this simple kind of feeling as I stand. No fireworks above me, no heavy chains. I'm walking into April with the sky so wide, leaving all the frozen nights somewhere behind. Every mile feels lighter than it did before, walking into April through an open door. Maybe change is quiet, maybe it's small, not a mountain moving, just a curtain fall. Maybe hope is nothing more than breathing in and letting something new begin. Into April with a day so clear, not afraid of what I've lost or what I'll hear. I don't need forever or a miracle sign, walking into April feels just fine. Walking into April just fine. There's a little more light coming through my window now. Doesn't flood the room, but it shows me how the days are getting longer by a minute or two, and I don't feel the way like I used to. It's not a brand new world, but something's changed. Just a little more light in the air tonight, not enough to blind me, but enough to feel alright. I'm not running toward tomorrow, I'm just standing where I am with a little more light on my hands. I still think about the winter, what it took from me, but even frozen rivers find the sea. There's a warmth beneath the surface, slowly making space. Not a sudden transformation, just a softer place. doesn't need to shout to be real. Just a little more light in the sky above. Not a blazing fire, just a steady kind of love. I don't need a miracle or a master plan, just a little more light as I stand. Maybe that's how healing works, quiet and unseen. Not a door flung open wide, but something in between. Just a little more light through the open door. I don't need forever like before. If tomorrow brings the sunshine, I'll take it as it comes. For now a little more light is enough.
I didn't hear it coming, it didn't make a sound, but something in the frozen ground is turning around. The air feels different lately, like it's learning how to sing. Not loud, not wild, softly like the spring. Every quiet morning feels a little new, softly like the spring. You found your way to me, not a sudden fire, just a gentle breeze. No promises of forever, no need for grand things, just the way you smile, softly like the spring. We don't talk in big confessions, we don't chase the sky, just walking side by side, letting time go by. There's a warmth beneath your silence, a steady kind of grace, like sunlight resting lightly on my face. Every simple moment feels enough, softly like the spring. You stayed a while, not a thunder in the distance, just a quiet smile. No need for fireworks or diamond rings, just the way you stand, softly like the spring. Maybe love grows better when it's given space, not rushing toward the future, not trying to replace. Just a little patience, a little faith, a little room to breathe. Softly like the spring, I feel it start, not a storm inside my chest, but a steady heart. No need to say forever, no need for wings, just the way we are, softly like the spring, softly like the spring.
After the last snow falls away, the ground begins to breathe again. Silver water runs between the quiet places winter's been. Footprints fading in the light, cold memories losing their bite. What once was frozen hard and slow softens where the warm winds blow. Nothing blooms in just one day, even healing finds its way. After the last snow melts to air, there's something gentler waiting there. Not a fire, not a flame, just a light without a name. I don't have to hurry now. Time has shown me how even broken ground can grow after the last snow. Windows open just a crack, let a little sunlight back. Dust begins to turn to gold, stories quietly retold. The ache that used to fill the room no longer carries winter's gloom. It lingers soft, but not the same, like embers after rain. Nothing rushes into bloom, even spring needs room. After the last snow melts to air, there's something gentler waiting there. Not a fire, not a flame, just a light without a name. I don't have to hurry now. Time has shown me how even broken ground can grow after the last snow. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just breathing, standing quietly in the sun while the earth keeps turning. After the last snow fades from sight, morning doesn't need to fight. It rises slow and lets me know it's safe to let the old things go. I don't have to chase the sun, it comes when night is done. And even hearts once laid below can rise after the last snow. After the last snow, we begin again.
There are words we never finished, hanging in the air, like a letter left unopened, resting somewhere. We were careful with our feelings, careful not to fall, but sometimes love is written between the lines of it all. Not every truth is spoken out loud. It was there between the lines, in the silence of your eyes, in the pauses of the night, where nothing needs disguise. We never said forever, we never drew the line. But I could feel your heart between the lines. There were moments in the kitchen, hands that almost touched, little sparks of understanding that meant so much. We never named the feeling, we never made it real, but sometimes what is quiet is what you truly feel. Not every love is shouting its name. It was there between the lines, in the space we didn't fill, in the way you said goodbye, standing still. No grand declarations, no dramatic signs, just the truth we left between the lines. Maybe we were waiting for the perfect time. Maybe we were afraid of crossing that line. But even now I know what we couldn't say still echoes softly in its own way. It was there between the lines, in the quiet of your smile, in the way we held the door, oh, just a little while. We never called it love, but looking back I find it was always written between the lines, between the lines.
If you ever think of me on a quiet afternoon, when the sunlight hits the window in your room, I hope it makes you smile, not wonder what went wrong, not carry any sadness for too long. We were who we were at the time. If you ever think of me, let it be with grace, like a photograph in silver light you don't erase. Not a storm you're running from, not a distant plea, just a gentle memory of me. There were seasons we were certain we would never end, but even perfect moments have to bend. I don't regret the days or the nights we shared. Some loves don't last forever, but there's still care. Every heart we touch leaves a sign. If you ever think of me, don't let it feel unkind. We were just two travelers crossing time, not a chapter torn apart, not a tragedy, just a part of who we are. It lights the dark around you, even if it doesn't stay. If you ever think of me under evening skies, let it rest there quietly, no goodbyes. Every love that shapes us sets us free. If you ever think of me, think kindly.
There's a wooden chair by the window where the afternoon light falls. I sit there when the house is quiet, listening to the walls. They don't speak in loud confessions, they don't try to explain, but every crack and shadow whispers your name. Time moves slow in rooms like these. On a wooden chair by the window, I let the silence stay. Not trying to change the past, not trying to walk away. Every breath feels honest, every thought feels true. On a wooden chair by the window, I remember you. There's a guitar leaning in the corner, out of tune but still, like a heart that's been through winter, learning how to feel. I don't play the old songs the way I used to do, but sometimes in the evening they play themselves through. Nothing lasts, but nothing's lost. On a wooden chair by the window, the sun begins to fall. Shadows grow a little longer across the wall. I don't curse the memories, I don't ask why. On a wooden chair by the window, I let them pass me by. Maybe peace is not forgetting, maybe it's letting be, not holding on too tightly, not setting it free, just sitting with the echoes of what we knew, and finding something steady and something true. On a wooden chair by the window, as the daylight fades, I feel the quiet strength that staying makes. No thunder in my chest, no need to run. On a wooden chair by the window, I'm not undone. Just the light and
There's a quiet little light by the edge of the room, not too bright, just enough to break the gloom. Outside the night moves slow, like it's got nowhere to be. And I sit here listening to what's left of me. Every shadow on the wall feels softer than before, like the dark's not closing in anymore. Lamp by the window, stay with me tonight. You don't have to shine too strong, just keep that gentle light. Lamp by the window, while the world drifts by. In this small warm circle, I can breathe, I can try. Coffee's gone cold, but I don't mind. There's a calm I didn't know I could find. The city hums low like a distant song. For the first time in a while, I don't feel wrong. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's this slow, a quiet little flame that helps you grow. Lamp by the window, stay with me tonight. You don't have to fix my heart, just hold me in your light. Lamp by the window, let the silence speak. In this golden corner, I'm not weak. No fireworks, no grand design, just this steady glow and a little time. Lamp by the window, when the morning comes, I'll carry this light wherever I run.
I can feel it in the pavement underneath my feet, winter shadow growing thinner on the street. There's no trumpet in the distance, no grand parade, just a quiet kind of courage being made. I didn't see it coming, but it's here. The road is turning warm again beneath these worn out shoes. Not a fire on the horizon, just a softer hue. I'm not racing toward tomorrow, I'm not closing any doors, but the road is turning warm again like it did before. There are windows open slightly, letting daylight in, and I'm breathing without counting where I've been. Every scar I carry doesn't feel as tight, like it's learning how to loosen in the light. It doesn't take a miracle to begin. The road is turning warm again, and I can feel the change. Not a sudden revelation, just a shift in range. Every mile feels lighter than it did before, and the road is turning warm again. That's enough for sure. Maybe hope is nothing louder than a steady beat. Not a mountain moving, just the ground beneath your feet. Maybe healing isn't shining like the morning sun. Maybe it's just knowing you're not done. The road is turning warm again, and I'm still standing here, not afraid of yesterday or what might appear. Every step is honest, every breath is earned, and the road is turning warm again, because I've learned it's not summer yet, but it's close. There's a stillness in the evening that I used to fear. Now it feels familiar, like it belongs here. The echoes don't feel heavy, they don't pull me down. They move just like the daylight leaving town. I'm not who I was, but I'm not lost. I'm almost at peace tonight, not chasing yesterday, not wishing for another road to take me far away. Every scar has softened, every tear has eased. I'm not completely whole, but I'm almost at peace. The questions don't demand me like they did before. They rest beside the answers on the floor. I don't need to solve it, I don't need to know. Some things are meant to pass through and let go. It doesn't take perfection to breathe. I'm almost at peace tonight, and that's enough for now. Not standing in the spotlight, just taking a quiet bow. Every storm that shaped me has finally ceased. I'm not completely healed, but I'm almost at peace. Maybe peace is not a finish, maybe it's a place where you stop fighting shadows and let them fade. I'm almost at peace tonight, under fading skies, not afraid of silence or goodbyes. Every road I've traveled brought me here at least. I'm not completely certain, but I'm almost at peace. Almost at peace.
The room is quiet now. No restless sound remains, just a fading trace of doubt, like distant passing rain. The night is still the night, but it feels less deep and wide. There's a gentler kind of silence settling inside. I don't need a brighter sky or a sudden sign above, just this steady breathing space, soft enough for love. Peace in the light, not shining strong or loud, just a quiet glow beneath the cloud. Peace in the light, resting where I stand. Not a perfect heart, just a steady hand. The walls don't feel so close, the air is easier to hold. What once felt sharp and cold now barely feels like cold. Nothing grand has changed. The world is as it was, but something small within has loosened up its cause. Maybe calm is fragile, maybe it's this light, a tender kind of courage found in soft delight. Peace in the light, not burning like a flame, just enough to know I'm not the same. Peace in the light, no need to run or fight. I can stay right here inside this light. No trying.
When the light stays after dusk and the noise has drifted thin, there's a quiet in the corners that feels like settling. Not the end of something bright, not the closing of a door, just the softest kind of peace I've been waiting for. No more racing shadows, no more need to run. When the light stays in the room, even after There's a calm I've never known, like finally coming home. Not a blaze that blinds my eyes, not a sudden burst of skies, just a steady, gentle ray that chooses still to stay. Every scar a softer line, every loss a shade. Nothing has to disappear for something new to wake. Breathing in the quiet air, letting silence be. There's no storm in sight tonight, only clarity. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to chase. When the light stays in the room, even after afternoon, there's a calm I've never known, like finally coming home. Not a blaze that blinds my eyes, not a sudden burst of skies, just a steady, gentle ray that chooses still to stay. Maybe peace was never far, just hidden in the glare. Now it rests beside my heart and simply lingers there. When the light stays through the night, soft and barely bright, I don't need a miracle to know that I'm alright. No grand ending scene, no dramatic fade, just the warmth of quiet air and the choice the light has made. When the light stays, so do we. There's a rhythm in the pavement underneath my shoes. Winter's coat is getting lighter, shedding shades of blue. People smile a little longer on the morning train. Something in the air is saying we're alive again. It's not a brand new story, just another page. I'm walking into April with the sun on my face, not running from the shadows, just giving them space. Every step feels easier than it did before, walking into April through an open door. Windows open on the corner, music drifting out. Someone laughing on a balcony, without a doubt. I don't need a grand revival or a perfect plan, just this simple kind of feeling as I stand. No fireworks above me, no heavy chains. I'm walking into April with the sky so wide, leaving all the frozen nights somewhere behind. Every mile feels lighter than it did before, walking into April through an open door. Maybe change is quiet, maybe it's small, not a mountain moving, just a curtain fall. Maybe hope is nothing more than breathing in, letting something new begin. I'm walking into April with a day so clear, not afraid of what I've lost or what I'll hear. I don't need forever or a miracle sign. Walking into April feels just fine. Walking into April feels just fine.
There's a little more light coming through my window now. Doesn't flood the room, but it shows me how. The days are getting longer by a minute or two, and I don't feel the weight like I used to. It's not a brand new world, but something's changed. Just a little more light in the air tonight. Not enough to blind me, but enough to feel alright. I'm not running toward tomorrow, I'm just standing where I am with a little more light on my hands. I still think about the winter, what it took from me, but even frozen rivers find the sea. There's a warmth beneath the surface, slowly making space. Not a sudden transformation, just a softer place. It doesn't need to shout to be real, just a little more light in the sky above. Not a blazing fire, just a steady kind of love. I don't need a miracle or a master plan, just a little more light as I stand. Maybe that's how healing works, quiet and unseen. Not a door flung open wide, but something in between. Just a little more light through the open door. I don't need forever like before. If tomorrow brings the sunshine, I'll take it as it comes. For now a little more light is enough.
I didn't hear it coming, it didn't make a sound, but something in the frozen ground is turning around. The air feels different lately, like it's learning how to sing. Not loud, not wild, softly like the spring. Every quiet morning feels a little new. Softly like the spring, you found your way to me. Not a sudden fire, just a gentle breeze. No promises of forever, no need for grand things, just the way you smile. Softly like the spring. We don't talk in big confessions, we don't chase the sky, just walking side by side, letting time go by. There's a warmth beneath your silence, a steady kind of grace, like sunlight resting lightly on my face. Every simple moment feels enough. Softly like the spring, you stayed a while. Not a thunder in the distance, just a quiet smile. No need for fireworks or diamond rings, just the way you stand. Softly like the spring. Maybe love grows better when it's given space, not rushing toward the future, not trying to replace. Just a little patience, a little faith, a little room to breathe. Softly like the spring, I feel it start. Not a storm inside my chest, but a steady heart. No need to say forever, no need for wings, just the way we are. Softly like the spring. Softly like the spring.
After the last snow falls away, the ground begins to breathe again. Silver water runs between the quiet places winter's been. Footprints fading in the light, cold memories losing their bite. What once was frozen hard and slow softens where the warm winds blow. Nothing blooms in just one day, even healing finds its way. After the last snow melts to air, there's something gentler waiting there. Not a fire, not a flame, just a light without a name. I don't have to hurry now. Time has shown me how even broken ground can grow after the last snow. Windows open just a crack, let a little sunlight back. Dust begins to turn to gold, stories quietly retold. The ache that used to fill the room no longer carries winter's gloom. It lingers soft, but not the same, like embers after rain. Nothing rushes into bloom, even spring needs room. After the last snow melts to air, there's something gentler waiting there. Not a fire, not a flame, just a light without a name. I don't have to hurry now. Time has shown me how even broken ground can grow after the last snow. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just breathing, standing quietly in the sun while the earth keeps turning. After the last snow fades from sight, morning doesn't need to fight. It rises slow and lets me know it's safe to let the old things go. I don't have to chase the sun. It comes when night is done, and even hearts once laid below can rise after the last snow. After the last snow, we begin again.
There are words we never finish, hanging in the air, like a letter left unopened, resting somewhere. We were careful with our feelings, careful not to fall, but sometimes love is written between the lines of it all. Not every truth is spoken out loud. It was there between the lines, in the silence of your eyes, in the pauses of the night, where nothing needs disguise. We never said forever, we never drew the line. But I could feel your heart between the lines. There were moments in the kitchen, hands that almost touched, little sparks of understanding that meant so much. We never named the feeling, we never made it real, but sometimes what is quiet is what you truly feel. Not every love is shouting its name. It was there between the lines, in the space we didn't fill, in the way you said goodbye, standing still. No grand declarations, no dramatic signs, just the truth we left between the lines. Maybe we were waiting for the perfect time, maybe we were afraid of crossing that line. But even now I know what we couldn't say still echoes softly in its own way. It was there between the lines, in the quiet of your smile, in the way we held the door. Oh, just a little while. We never called it love, but looking back I find it was always written between the lines, between the
If you ever think of me on a quiet afternoon, when the sunlight hits the window in your room, I hope it makes you smile, not wonder what went wrong, not carry any sadness for too long. We were who we were at the time. If you ever think of me, let it be with grace, like a photograph in silver light you don't erase. Not a storm you're running from, not a distant plea, just a gentle memory of me. There were seasons we were certain we would never end, but even perfect moments have to bend. I don't regret the days or the nights we shared. Some loves don't last forever, but there's still care. Every heart we touch leaves a sign. If you ever think of me, don't let it feel unkind. We were just two travelers crossing time, not a chapter torn apart, not a tragedy, just a part of who we are, you and me. Maybe that's the beauty of a passing flame. It lights the dark around you, even if it doesn't stay. If you ever think of me under evening skies, let it rest there quietly, no goodbyes. Every love that shapes us sets us free. If you ever think of me, think kindly.
There's a wooden chair by the window where the afternoon light falls. I sit there when the house is quiet, listening to the walls.
They don't speak in loud confessions, they don't try to explain, but every crack and shadow whispers your name. Time moves slow in rooms like these. On a wooden chair by the window, I let the silence stay. Not trying to change the past, not trying to walk away. Every breath feels honest, every thought feels true. On a wooden chair by the window, I remember you. There's a guitar leaning in the corner, out of tune but still, like a heart that's been through winter, learning how to feel. I don't play the old songs the way I used to do, but sometimes in the evening they play themselves through. Nothing lasts, but nothing's lost. On a wooden chair by the window, the sun begins to fall. Shadows grow a little longer across the wall. I don't curse the memories, I don't ask why. On a wooden chair by the window, I let them pass me by. Maybe peace is not forgetting, maybe it's letting be, not holding on too tightly, not setting it free, just sitting with the echoes of what we knew, and finding something steady and something true. On a wooden chair by the window, as the daylight fades, I feel the quiet strength that staying makes. No thunder in my chest, no need to run. On a wooden chair by the window, I'm not undone. Just the light and the chair and the air.
There's a quiet little light by the edge of the room, not too bright, just enough to break the gloom. Outside the night moves slow, like it's got nowhere to be. And I sit here listening to what's left of me. Every shadow on the wall feels softer than before, like the dark's not closing in anymore. Lamp by the window, stay with me tonight. You don't have have to shine too strong. Just keep that gentle light. Lamp by the window while the world drifts by. In this small warm circle I can breathe, I can try. Coffee's gone cold, but I don't mind. There's a calm I didn't know I could find. The city hums low like a distant song. For the first time in a while, I don't feel wrong. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's this slow, a quiet little flame that helps you grow. Lamp by the window, stay with me tonight. You don't have to fix my heart, just hold me in your light. Lamp by the window, let the silence speak. In this golden corner, I'm not weak. No fireworks, no grand design, just this steady glow and a little time. Lamp by the window, when the morning comes, I'll carry this light wherever I run.
I can feel it in the pavement underneath my feet, winter shadow growing thinner on the street. There's no trumpet in the distance, no grand parade, just a quiet kind of courage being made. I didn't see it coming, but it's here. The road is turning warm again beneath these worn out shoes. Not a fire on the horizon, just a softer hue. I'm not racing toward tomorrow, I'm not closing any doors, but the road is turning warm again like it did before. There are windows open slightly, letting daylight in, and I'm breathing without counting where I've been. Every scar I carry doesn't feel as tight, like it's learning how to loosen in the light. It doesn't take a miracle to begin. The road is turning warm again, and I can feel the change. Not a sudden revelation, just a shift in range. Every mile feels lighter than it did before, and the road is turning warm again. That's enough for sure. Maybe hope is nothing louder than a steady beat. Not a mountain moving, just the ground beneath your feet. Maybe healing isn't shining like the morning sun, maybe it's just knowing you're not done. The road is turning warm again, and I'm still standing here, not afraid of yesterday or what might appear. Every step is honest, every breath is earned, and the road is turning warm again, because I've learned it's not summer yet, but it's close. There's a stillness in the evening that I used to fear. Now it feels familiar, like it belongs here. The echoes don't feel heavy, they don't pull me down. They move just like the daylight leaving town. I'm not who I was, but I'm not lost. I'm almost at peace tonight, not chasing yesterday, not wishing for another road to take me far away. Every scar has softened, every tear has eased. I'm not completely whole, but I'm almost at peace. The questions don't demand me like they did before. They rest beside the answers on the floor. I don't need to solve it, I don't need to know. Some things are meant to pass through and let go. It doesn't take perfection to breathe. I'm almost at peace tonight, and that's enough for now. Not standing in the spotlight, just taking a quiet bow. Every storm that shaped me has finally ceased. I'm not completely healed, but I'm almost at peace. Maybe peace is not a finish, maybe it's a place where you stop fighting shadows and let them fade. I'm almost at peace tonight, under fading skies, not afraid of silence or goodbyes. Every road I've traveled brought me here at least. I'm not completely certain, but I'm almost at peace. Almost at peace.
The room is quiet now, no restless sound remains, just a fading trace of doubt, like distant passing rain. The night is still the night, but it feels less deep and wide. There's a gentler kind of silence settling inside. I don't need a brighter sky or a sudden sign above, just this steady breathing space, soft enough for love. Peace in the light, not shining strong or loud, just a quiet glow beneath the cloud. Peace in the light, resting where I stand. Not a perfect heart, just a steady hand. The walls don't feel so close, the air is easier to hold. What once felt sharp and cold now barely feels like cold. Nothing grand has changed, the world is as it was, but something small within has loosened up its cause. Maybe calm is fragile, maybe it's this light, a tender kind of courage found in soft delight. Peace in the light, not burning like a flame, just enough to know I'm not the same. Peace in the light, no need to run or fight. I can stay right here inside this light. No triumph,
When the light stays after dusk and the noise has drifted thin, there's a quiet in the corners that feels like settling. Not the end of something bright, not the closing of a door, just the softest kind of peace I've been waiting for. No more racing shadows, no more need to run. When the light stays in the room, even after afternoon, there's a calm I've never known, like finally coming home. Not a blaze that blinds my eyes, not a sudden burst of skies, just a steady, gentle ray that chooses still to stay. Every scar a softer line, every loss a shade. Nothing has to disappear for something new to wake. Breathing in the quiet air, letting silence be. There's no storm in sight tonight, only clarity. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to chase. When the light stays in the room, even after afternoon, there's a calm I've never known, like finally coming home. Not a blaze that blinds my eyes, not a sudden burst of sky, just a steady, gentle rain that chooses still to stay. Maybe peace was never far, just hidden in the glare. Now it rests beside my heart and simply lingers there. When the light stays through the night, soft and barely bright, I don't need a miracle to know that I'm alright. No grand ending scene, no dramatic fade, just the warmth of quiet air and the choice the light has made. When the light stays, so do we.